Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, 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 check. And welcome. Hello. Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3. And welcome to Los Angeles Mission College. Welcome to Los Angeles Mission College. Check 1, 2, 3. You okay? Okay. Hello and welcome to Los Angeles Mission College. A groundbreaking ceremony for our new student service building. We appreciate everybody coming out. Some of these people we haven't seen in a long time, such as Tara War. How you been? We have Andy over there, and our Vice President of Administrative Services is out here with us today as well. I think you need to go a little bit higher, though. And you're very low now. Check 1, 2. Check, check, check. Check. How's your kid?
He's good.
Back at school?
He was supposed to, but she scared the life out of him.
Huh?
She scared the life out of him.
Who did?
His teacher.
Everything was check 1, 2. Check, 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 and check 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because it was virtual, because my wife has been taking care of a girl for virtual teaching. And it's been interesting to see how she's been dealing with it. You know, that online teaching is interesting, you know. We need a little more volume on the main. Check 1, 2, 3. Check, check. Ceremony probably around 11 o'clock or so. So have a seat, enjoy yourself. We have plenty of water. We have the sanitation area over there to the left where you can wipe your hands and do all that good stuff. So sit back and relax and enjoy the activities. Check, 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 check. And welcome. welcome again to Los Angeles Mission College. We welcome everybody here for our opening groundbreaking ceremony here. We're looking forward to a lot of good speeches today. This building has been in the makings for a while, and it's really good to see that the final piece of Mission College campus is coming into fruition. Check 1, 2.
able to finally have a student services administration building, 3-story, that will house all the services necessary for our students to enter, be retained, and complete their education. So thank you so much. So moving forward, we have a number of distinguished guests. I'll play the role as the president of Los Angeles Mission College. Good morning. My name is Dr. Monte Perez. It is indeed an honor to be here today. So what I'd like to do is I will be the MC, so I will be introducing our distinguished guests, and we will get on with the program. Thank you all for attending, and thank you all who are on live stream right now watching this. Faculty, staff, students, and community that is watching this from in a live stream format. And I know on behalf of the faculty and staff and students of Los Angeles Mission College, we welcome you, and we're proud that we can give you this opportunity to view the groundbreaking. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Chancellor of Los Angeles Community College District, Dr. Francisco Rodriguez.
Thank you, Dr. Perez. Who's excited to be here this morning? Yeah. Look at this footprint behind us, this enormous, beautiful structure that's going to serve as the gateway to Los Angeles Mission College. And as we come and approach from our neighborhoods, from Sylmar, from all the surrounding neighborhoods, this building will stand as a testament to excellence. Here's what I mean by that. Look at all the hearts, minds, and talents that are going to be associated with building, lifting this structure, not only from the earth up, the architects, the engineers, the pipe fitters, the sheet metal workers, the construction workers, the concrete workers, the electrical workers, the plumbers, all those coming together in beautiful, orchestrated harmony under the direction of the LACCD Build program, so that one day, just a few short years from now, the rendering that you see behind me will be indeed a reality. Now, who thinks that's a good thing? Yes. This building also is a dedication to the investment that this public is making in public higher education. 4 times this amazing board and the boards before us have asked our public, please vote yes for LACCD's bond measure. And they have done so, and they've come out with tremendous enthusiasm to do that in 2001, 2004, 2008, and most recently in 2016. because of the public's generous investment from their hard-earned resources, we get to build beautiful $40 million buildings just like the one that will be constructed here. It will be a gateway project, as I understand from speaking to Dr. Perez and to the Build team, one that will mark the excellence and signal to this community that their investment is well placed, that their investment in public higher education is
accompanied with everything else here that makes for a better life. An investment in public higher education is an investment in the future. So I'm thrilled to be here. I'm not sure if I'm more thrilled to turn dirt, to the ribbon cutting that's going to come up, or just to get outside and speak to people in public. But whatever the reason, yes. And you'll hear from our distinguished guests, and they'll be introduced more appropriately in just a moment. But let me just say thank you to our Board of Trustees for your outstanding leadership, to President Perez. Dr. Perez, look around this campus. This is your legacy, my brother. And as he looks to begin a new chapter in the not too distant future, I hope that he stands tall and stands with tremendous amount of pride for his leadership. So can we all give Dr. Monte Perez a round of applause for his outstanding leadership. Brother, stand up, take a bow, brother. Dr. Perez in the house. Congratulations. So I will conclude with this, en unas palabras en español para nuestra comunidad hispanohablante. Este edificio es más que un edificio de ventanas y concreto. Es un símbolo del futuro, un símbolo y una inversión para el futuro de nuestra comunidad. Aquí en LACCD, nuestras puertas, nuestros abrazos están completamente abiertos para la comunidad. Y gracias por su confianza, por su inversión que nos han dado, el poder, los recursos para seguir adelante. Entonces, aquí estamos y no nos vamos con la educación. So let me thank you all for Dr. Perez for the invitation to be here. I'm excited to turn dirt, but I can't wait till we have the ribbon cutting and where our students populate this beautiful student services building. Muy buenos días a todos, and thank you all for coming out tonight.
Whose mask is that?
Gracias. Thank you, Chancellor. Those are inspiring words. And yes, it is a testament to our students, but our community in particular. I now would like to introduce our board president of the Los Angeles Community College District, Mr. Stephen Veres. Stephen.
Thank you, President Perez. You know, it's a real pleasure to be here this afternoon, and I think the Chancellor had talked about, you know, what he was more excited about. It's all of the above, you know. It's just about 10 years now, Monte, that you came on and joined LA Mission College. About 10 years that I actually was elected first to this Board of Trustees. And just about 10 years ago, we were right down the street for the expansion of this campus. And I was reminiscing with the team from Pankow that they were on that project too. So what we see here in this project is the culmination of a complete campus. To be able to bridge our campuses and the facility to make it feel like a real place. Now, I wanted to mention real quick that I started my political life and career right down the street on the San Fernando City Council. And we actually had Mission College as part of our community, as part of our city, and a bunch of trailer bungalows, if you can believe it. That was the experience, because the demand that existed in this community to have higher education accessible and in the backyard, it was done by advocacy. It was done by people fighting to have a piece, and it started with bungalows, and now it's come into facilities like this. So it's a very exciting progression to see how community activism can connect with the spirit and the effort and the focus of the elected officials that are here. You know, I wanted to take a moment to recognize, I have a couple of colleagues from the board, Trustee Mike Fong, former president of the board. Second Vice President, David Vela. And I'll note that everybody that's listed on the Board of Trustees is 100% invested in ensuring that the communities of the Northeast San Fernando Valley, Sylmar, San Fernando, Pacoima, and beyond have all the reasons. This is not a second-class college, but it is the first choice of students in this region to pursue their career goals, to take the next steps forward. And I'll say this, and I always like to plug in every so often that I'm a UCLA grad and an LA kid, born and bred. These facilities sometimes outclass what some of us as Bruins get to experience too. And I know with the council member here, she had Occidental College. Believe me, the facilities here, when you walk in and you feel this and see this, is a mark of first rate, first class, and exactly what this community deserves. So as a board and as people who come from this community and care about this community, we're really excited to see this groundbreaking. I'll say a little bit about the student experience here. Oftentimes, when you start off in little bungalows and all the services are all separated, you have to run from here to there to get what you need. We think the experience is better when you get it in a one-stop shop. When you enter the doors, you're able to get all the things you need as a student to be able to advance your career and move forward is really important. We've seen a couple of samples on other campuses. To combine that with our culinary arts building, to combine that with our library facilities, to combine that with all of it together, this experience at Mission College is going to be unbelievable. And it's going to be the kind of thing that we hope that students, like our student president, our student body president here, can mark, can value, can understand that they, as they proceed in their career, can come back and give back to this community because this community gave them so much. So with that, thank you so much for being here. It's a great pleasure. I'm so excited to be able to take off a mask for a few minutes and be part of a groundbreaking here. But we want to make sure that this is a college for the community and that the community feels completely comfortable being here. We hope to have very soon, although we've never stopped teaching, we've never stopped having our classes in a virtual environment, that we hope very soon to be able to announce the return to in-person classes very soon and very shortly. So look out for that announcement from the Chancellor. Monte, on the marking of your retirement, you're retiring soon. What a capstone. What a capstone. What a way to deliver to this community. Make good on all the promises of your initial interview to come to us. And believe me, you've been probably, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, the most significant president that Mission College has ever had. So thank you for your services.
Thank you, Trustee Veres, Board President. I appreciate all the accolades, but I couldn't have done any of this without the faculty and staff and students here and the community support we did receive. It's just wonderful to see that we are, as you put it, a complete campus. Because when I got here, everything was separated. It was difficult for our students to get the services they need. But now we're going to have a building here that everything will be right there for them. And the people in that building, the counselors and all the student services staff and others, the business office staff and others are going to continue to embrace these students and support them. So I'm really happy about that. I would now like to introduce our council member from the 7th District, Monica Rodriguez. She has been, in fact, a great supporter of this campus and, of course, the community. I get her daily, often, reports of all the great things that are happening in our district. And it's just a pleasure to introduce her. Her son came here to school. She knows this place. And it's just a delight to introduce Monica Rodriguez.
Let me just write it down real quick. Thank you so much, Monte. And yes, my son I was very proud of my son participating in the LA's Promise program and was a student here and a student worker. But my daughter has also continued in that tradition, and she's now enrolled here and has been, unfortunately, one of those members of our graduating classes that had to graduate during the pandemic and then immediately go into post-secondary opportunities online, like so many of our students have across the country and frankly around the world. But I want to first take a moment to thank the incredible faculty and staff of Mission College for helping to continue that measure of excellence in academic options here in the Northeast San Fernando Valley. And if we could all just give them a round of applause for their incredible dedication. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the incredible leadership of Monte Perez, and of course, my primo, our Chancellor, Rodriguez, you know, creating these opportunities for young people and frankly, adults that are seeking to advance and accelerate their academic opportunities relies heavily on the faculties and the staff to provide that welcomed environment here. But what I'm most proud of that we're offering here at Mission College, and I want to thank the Board of Trustees for all of their work and diligence and accountability, because let's be honest, taxpayers would not honor additional revenue and investment of this sort if we didn't deliver on those promises to make good on the construction of these buildings. And I want to thank the project management that has been involved in helping to deliver such outstanding facilities here, because our community deserves it. It deserves that investment. Our young people deserve it, and we need to continue to make good on that promise. And while groundbreakings are great, ribbon cuttings are a hell of a lot better. And I can't wait to see this project be delivered on time, on budget, by the work and leadership of the project management team and the oversight of the Board of Trustees. Because I can't wait for this facility to be open to welcome back the students to an in-person campus experience. Because for many individuals, this might be the only academic opportunity that they have for post-secondary education. I was very blessed in my life to be the first generation college student in my family and to go to a private college. But for many people, this is the gateway to having that post-secondary academic success. And so having students on campus to have that experience and to have our student body president here to also share in that experience, I think is really pivotal for us to make sure that we not only create that first open door, but we hold that door open for generations to come. And so I'm really proud to join you all here this morning in celebration of this groundbreaking to help really culminate the incredible work and investment that the Northeast San Fernando Valley is deserving of, and that we can continue to provide an opportunity for young people, or young and old people, anybody seeking that academic access, that they will be able to achieve their full potential by the access and opportunities that are provided here on this campus. And so again, my thanks to everyone for your involvement and support to help bring us to this moment. I look forward to being here for that ribbon cutting and welcoming back the students to this beautiful campus where they will help meet their wildest dreams. So congratulations, everybody, on a job well done getting us to this point. I will be back here with you all for that ribbon cutting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councilmember Rodriguez. Your words are inspiring, and on behalf of the community, I know you're demonstrating the fact that Northeast San Fernando deserves the very, very best, and you've been giving them the best, and we're here to say today that LA Mission College and our trustees and project managers will give the best always. I came here in 2011, and I had the honor of officiating the ribbon cutting for the Culinary Arts Institute on my left, and then worked very hard to complete the Arts Media Performance Building on my left, and got that done, and offering now theater performing arts is just one additional important aspect for the community and for our students. I also was able to complete the Center for Math and Science that Pankau, the builder, completed. And that was a great honor, LEED Platinum building. And now here I am ready to initiate today the groundbreaking of the Student Services Administration building. It's a great honor on my part to have been part of this journey. Now I'd like to introduce Dr. Ruben Smith, who's the Chief Facilities Executive for Los Angeles Community College District. He is a very wise man, a very experienced man when it comes to these kind of projects. So I look forward to his comments, and I always look forward to his advice. Thank you.
Thank you. It's very rare that I'm taller than someone at a microphone, so I'll take a moment to appreciate that. I also want to take a moment to appreciate Councilwoman Rodriguez pointing out to PanCal that we expect to be on time, on budget, and delivering on this project. So thank you for that as well. I'm really proud to be here today. It's one, you don't get a lot of opportunities like this to meet with people and to engage, especially with the pandemic. So I will be brief because following some of the wonderful comments and the energy that has already been brought, I don't want to take that down. But one of the things I want to do is make sure that that we plan to continue our commitment delivering innovative buildings and facilities so we can facilitate the best possible teaching and learning environment. We plan on doing that and continuing that. The Student Services Admin Building is the culmination of the investment of $522 million here at Mission College, dating back to 2001. Thanks to the support on the 4 bond measures voter approved, we were able to do that. And you just got to give that a round of applause. Dr. Perez has talked about all the buildings that he's been involved with and the things that we've been able to deliver here. And I'm really excited that we're continuing on that path with a much needed building. We're delivering a 3-story, 59,000 square foot building. We're also aiming for LEED Gold in this building. If we can get to LEED Platinum, we'll get to LEED Platinum. But right now, that's the certification goals and the efforts. The buildings that were previously mentioned, all LEED Gold or better, which is just simply amazing. And we're going to continue on that path. This building definitely centralizes what we find as critical functions for student success. You'll have the admissions here. You will also have financial aid, testing spaces, and a career center. All necessary, one-stop shop, as Board President Veras has pointed out. This gorgeous building that you see in this photo, it's going to look just like that. It's designed by QDG. And some of the things I want to point out in this building that are sustainable features and benefits are the glass storefront and terracotta, that supports the backdrop of the San Gabriel Mountains. We're also adding 16 trees in the adjacent landscape. We're going to have welcoming interiors. Those welcoming interiors will provide plenty of light, complemented by the wood staircase and the atrium. And not only that, is something that I deem is super important and possible for every campus is concrete floors. Concrete floors are sustainable. They're a long-term maintenance item that we can maintain long-term, and having that beauty is just a total cost of ownership commitment that we're making at being wise in how we're approaching and delivering these buildings. As I stated, we're looking at LEED Gold. One of the other things that I'd like to point out is the dual-plane glazing windows. We're also going to have vertical screens on those windows. We'll have photovoltaics, or solar panels as commonly known, giving us an opportunity to divert 71.6 kilowatts of power generation, and further reducing our dependence on the grid, which is critical. Today marks the start of construction of the Student Services Admin Building project. And it's another significant step in this journey. The journey toward delivering the right buildings. We want to basically complement the first-class instruction and the student support that is provided by the Mission College administration, faculty, and staff. So I hope that we can all come back here in 2023 together to celebrate the grand opening of this site. And hopefully we won't have to wear masks at that time. And we can be a little closer together. So thank you, and I appreciate y'all being here, and I'm really excited about kicking off this project.
Thank you so much, Dr. Smith. Yes, in 2023, of course, look forward to hugging people. That would be great. You know, I should mention what Dr. Smith indicated. We are environmentally conscious. The Board of Trustees and our Chancellor have focused on sustainability as an important part of everything we do, including building buildings. And one project that I'm proud to say that I was also part of was the central plant. And that was completed, and we are seeing tremendous savings in energy because we have now a fuel cell capability to generate our own energy. And that's really, really important. So thank you for reminding me of all the things we consider as we build buildings for the future. Now I would like to introduce Mr. Scott Anderson, who's the Chief Executive Officer of PanCal Builders. He's from Northern California, but he comes down here quite a bit, and he started his career down here. So, Mr. Anderson.
Dr. Perez, thank you. Dr. Rodriguez, we're so happy to be here. You've heard mention a couple times about our partnership with the district, and Board President Veras brought it up as well. The relationship started over a decade ago with the Math and Science Building, and we are so proud to be able to have the opportunity to continue on that legacy here today. And this is going to be a special building, and so as your builder, I will be timely. I will get out of here because I know everybody wants to hear from the real star, Sonia, student president. It's about the students. But I do want to make a few comments about who we are and what you have as a partner in PanCal and the promises we're making to you and to your community. Our vision is seeing the possibilities, engaging the power in people, and delivering value in everything we do. And those are the promises and the spirit that we bring to you and to your community. You spoke of opening doors, opening windows, creating opportunity, the promise of the next generation. And that's what we see in this building, not just the concrete. Although I will say, even though we just met, kindred spirits, anyone that's going to get excited about concrete floors and bring that to the podium, we're friends. But really, at the end of the day, when we step back and we talk about delivering on those promises, budget accountability, schedule accountability, I know we've got members of our team here today. We've got Joe back there. You heard the promise, symphony. A symphony of people working together to deliver on this promise here. Because at the end of the day, what we want to see is that when we leave, you're going to look at every element of our participation as having made things better, right? When we look at the community, we want to be partners. We want to employ people from this community and this building. We want to support small local business. We want to make sure that every dollar that's being invested is shown to have delivered on that value, so that when we leave here, you don't just have the spectacular promise of a building having been delivered on, but your people feel more supported. Your community and the local businesses feel more supported. And that's the promise. That's the promise that we make when we come to the table as partners. And we're thrilled to be here and continue the legacy that started over a decade ago. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. And we look to deliver on those promises and make you all proud.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. You know, the Center for Math and Science, we had Chancellor Brock from UCLA come, just to reiterate what you said, Steve, Trustee Veras. And he came and looked at our labs and said, these are better than UCLA. My God, they're state of the art. And because of that activity, we have opened so many lab science programs, biotech, nursing, certified nursing, so many allied health programs in my 10 years that we have great partnerships with the STEM community and the employers. So again, that building served a really important purpose to move us forward. Now, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our Associated Student Organization President, our Student Body President, Sonia Maronian. She has been really supportive of our students. She's well organized, keeps on top of everything, but she has a great story of her own, a lot of good plans. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce our leader, our student leader here at Mission, Sonia Maronian.
Hello. Greetings to all those in attendance today, our wonderful board and admissions, and to all of those watching from home. My name is Sonia Miroyan, and I am the president of our Associated Student Organization at Los Angeles Mission College. I'm very excited to be here today to announce the groundbreaking event of this building, the Student Services and Administration Building, because as a board, we have taken an oath to represent and fully improve the lives of our students and their experience at this institution. Through the construction of this building, I am very confident that the experience of our students and their overall lives regarding LAMC is going to be improved, positively enhanced. This building is going to serve as one place wherein financial aid, admissions, counseling, testing centers, as previously mentioned, and other necessary resources to be located so that students will have a much easier time navigating the campus, looking for the places that they desperately need to go to get the help they want. Although I won't be here as a student to tell you my firsthand experience of walking the halls of this building, I can tell you an experience of my formative years as a freshman. My first semester at this college, I was walking around wondering, about where the financial aid building is, where the counseling area is. I didn't know anything. I mean, I'm not even from Sylmar originally, and I didn't know anybody to ask. But the kind-hearted community of Los Angeles Mission College, the faculty, staff, the students, they were able to help me get around. And to know that in the future, in a few years, when students come to this building, after the coronavirus pandemic, this will be a gift to them. This will be a sort of ceremony for them to come and walk the hallways of this building and realize that all of the hard work that they spent during the remote learning environment year was also reciprocated by their admissions and their administrators and their student leaders in creating this building. I was walking around, tugging at the backpacks of upperclassmen, trying to find out where I should go, but I know that in the next few years, students won't have that big of a problem finding where they need to go. So this is a project that I, as the president of our Associated Student Organization, am very, very excited to stand behind. Because our Eagles, they deserve this. And thank you for all of you for making this happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonia. You have been a real bolstering force for students and a very vocal voice for students. Thank you so much. And before we conclude the ceremony today, I do have a couple of more introductions of my team here at LA Mission College. And the gentleman that's going to inherit this building, who is working hard every day to make sure that it's on time, on schedule. We meet every 2 weeks with our project manager, is our Vice President of Student Services, Larry Resendez. Larry, stand up. Thank you, Larry. Also, I wanted to introduce our Vice President of Administrative Services, our acting Vice President, who really pulled all this together with the next gentleman I'll introduce in a minute, Dr. Regan Romali. Thank you, Reagan. And then there's a gentleman here that is tireless, and he is on it, and we love him so much because he cares about this college and our students and our faculty and staff. Our facilities director, Andy Good. Thank you, Andy. Our Vice President of Academic Affairs couldn't join us this morning, but she is watching it live stream. That's Dr. Nicole Abel-Lopez. And then I want to introduce another gentleman who we have fun talking to every 2 weeks. He gives us updates on all our projects, who's the project manager here with Build, Rick Darling. Rick? And then finally, the last person that I will mention, there are others, but of our team that helped put this all together is our public relations manager, Alejandro Guzman. So I want to thank you all for attending. This is going to be a fabulous time. And yes, Councilmember Rodriguez, I can hardly wait for the ribbon cutting. So I think I will attend. I may not be cutting a ribbon, but at least I'll get to see it. So I look forward to that time. And I want to thank you all for attending today. And thank you, Chancellor, and thank you, Board of Trustees, and the Facilities Director at Build, and all of us that have made this happen. And Sonia, we will deliver this building for our students. Thank you very much. Have a good day.